Someone you trust is making a dangerous move against you tonight. My beloved child. Listen closely, because the night you are stepping into carries a shift so powerful that even your spirit has already started trembling. Something huge is waiting for you. Not something meant to frighten you, but something meant to wake you. Tonight is not an ordinary night. Tonight is the night where the truth you've been ignoring, the intuition you've been brushing off, and the signs you've been pretending not to see, all rise to the surface at once. Someone you trust, someone whose presence has always felt familiar, is making a move that could redirect your destiny forever. But before you panic, understand this: what looks dangerous in the dark becomes destiny in the light. This moment is not the end of your story, it's the breaking of the shell around the life that is waiting for you next. Your heart may feel a strange heaviness right now, almost like it's whispering a warning you can't decode, but stay with me. Because as this night unfolds, what you discover about loyalty, intuition, and divine protection will change the way you see every person in your life, including yourself. Now lean in, because here's where the air around you begins to shift. Something hidden has been moving in silence, and you've felt it without having evidence for it. That tiny discomfort you felt earlier wasn't random. The sudden flash of someone's face in your mind wasn't accidental. The way your spirit paused when that familiar name crossed your thoughts, that was your inner guardian tapping you, reminding you that the world around you is not as quiet as it appears. But don't mistake this for fear, this is revelation. The person making this dangerous move is not moving against your safety, they're moving against your alignment. Every time a soul outgrows an environment, the truth rearranges people. Some step closer. Some step away. And some, without meaning to, take steps that reveal who they always were behind the mask of comfort. Tonight, the mask falls. Tonight, the intentions surface. And as the clock moves forward, your eyes will learn to see what your heart has known all along. What comes next is not betrayal. What comes next is clarity so sharp it sets you free before dawn. And child, breathe deeply now, because the final layer of this night's message is unfolding. What feels like someone making a dangerous move against you is actually someone exposing the path you were never meant to stay on. Their shift is your signal. Their choice is your release. Their silence is your redirection. You're not being attacked, you're being guided. The divine is stepping between you and every hidden misalignment, cutting cords you never had the strength to cut yourself. The situation that rises tonight will not break you, it will awaken the version of you that can no longer be manipulated, misled, or underestimated. And as the clock strikes deeper into the night, a strange calm will wash over you, because your spirit will finally understand that what you thought was happening to you, has actually been happening for you. Something huge is waiting for you, and after tonight, you'll finally be ready for it. My beloved child. The truth deepens now, and it arrives with a weight you can almost feel settling on your shoulders. Tonight carries a pulse, subtle yet undeniable, like the universe is holding its breath, waiting for you to notice what has been unfolding behind the curtain of your daily life. Something huge is waiting for you, and the moment you understand this, everything inside you shifts. The person you trusted, the one whose presence always felt predictable, is standing at a crossroads you didn't see coming. They're making a move, not out of malice, not out of evil, but out of a silent conflict they never dared to voice. Their intent may not be pure, but it is deeply revealing. They've been holding thoughts, emotions, and decisions in the quiet pocket of their heart where you were never invited, and tonight that pocket finally rips open. The universe doesn't expose people to hurt you, it exposes them to free you. And child, whether you are ready or not, your freedom begins tonight. But keep breathing, because the world around you isn't collapsing, it's rearranging itself, piece by divine piece, to push you closer to the life you were meant to step into long ago. Now listen carefully, because this is where the hidden thread becomes visible. You've sensed small signs, tiny hesitations in their voice, sudden coldness in their tone, unexplained gaps in their presence. You brushed it off. You thought you were overthinking. But intuition is never noise, it's guidance in its purest form. And tonight, your intuition is finally speaking loud enough that you cannot ignore it. This move being made against you, it's not about betrayal. It's not about someone trying to weaken your spirit. It's about unveiling the truth of who stands beside you and who only stands near you. There's a difference. Some people stand close because it benefits them. But the ones meant for your future do not just stand close, they stand with you. The one making this dangerous move does not stand with you anymore, not fully, not honestly. And whether you realize it or not, the universe has been preparing you for this shift for weeks, sending signs through dreams, sudden mood changes, even random moments of discomfort that made you pause for no reason. That was your inner guardian mapping the storm before it touched your doorstep. And tonight, the storm finally reveals its source. Not to tear you down, but to steer you out of the places where loyalty was only an illusion. Child, the final unveiling of this night is not darkness, it is divine clarity. The move happening behind your back will not break you, it will elevate you. It will open a door you never had the courage to push before. It will show you who you cannot take with you into the next season of your destiny. And as this realization settles into your spirit, a new strength awakens inside you, quiet but unshakable. This shift is happening for you, not against you. The universe is rerouting you away from every shadowy intention, every silent resentment, every person who carries your name in their mouth but not in their heart. Tonight, you step into a new alignment. Tonight, the truth frees you from the weight you didn't even know you were carrying. Something huge is waiting for you, and now you are one step closer to meeting it. My beloved child. The night stretches deeper now, and with every passing moment, the truth that once hid in shadows begins to glow with a clarity impossible to ignore. Something huge is waiting for you, and your spirit already feels the shift, even if your mind hasn't caught up yet. There is a restlessness around you, a subtle stirring, like a quiet wind pushing you toward a revelation your heart has been preparing for in silence. The person you trusted, the one whose presence felt safe, has stepped into a moment where their choices reveal who they truly are beneath every gentle gesture, every comforting word, every familiar smile. But child, understand this, no one's hidden intentions can outrun divine timing. The universe has waited patiently for you to reach this point, where your heart is strong enough to see the truth without breaking. This move being made tonight isn't meant to harm you, it's meant to wake you. The mask that protected you from disappointment is falling, not to wound you, but to return your power back into your hands. And as this shift unfolds, your intuition sharpens, guiding you like a lantern through corridors you never knew existed. You may feel an inner shake, a sudden pull in your chest, but that is not fear, that is awakening. Child, let me show you what your heart has been whispering all along. You have outgrown the version of yourself that tolerated uncertainty, that ignored the signs, that stayed silent when your spirit was screaming for clarity. And now, the universe refuses to let you remain in any space where trust is unbalanced or intentions are unclear. The person making this move tonight has been carrying unspoken conflict for far longer than you realized. It's in the way they hesitated when you needed them, the way their energy shifted without explanation, the way they offered quiet support but withheld true loyalty. You felt these changes like soft tremors beneath your feet, but you always chose compassion over confrontation. And tonight, the universe gently removes the blindfold you placed over your own intuition. This revelation isn't an attack, it is a release. It is your spirit stepping into a higher vibration where truth becomes louder than excuses and intuition becomes louder than attachment. What they do tonight may feel unexpected, but your soul has known this moment was coming. Every uncomfortable pause, every strange silence, every sudden distance was a breadcrumb leading you to this exact awakening. And now, my child, the final layer unfolds. What feels like a dangerous shift is actually your divine protection rising like a shield around you. This moment is not about losing someone, it's about reclaiming yourself. The universe does not expose people to punish you, it exposes them to prepare you for elevation. And your elevation begins the moment you stop seeing this situation as betrayal and start seeing it as direction. What happens tonight will light a path you didn't know was possible. It will guide you away from every hidden intention and toward every blessing that has been waiting patiently for the right moment to reach you. Something huge is waiting for you, and after tonight, no shadow, no silence, no half-truth will be able to follow you into the next season of your destiny. My beloved child. The night around you is reaching its peak, and with it comes the unveiling you were destined to witness. Something huge is waiting for you, and your spirit can feel it like a distant thunder rolling toward your life. The person you trusted, whose presence once felt steady as stone, has stepped into a decision that reveals more about their heart than their words ever could. Their move is subtle, cloaked in quiet choices, layered in unspoken thoughts, yet powerful enough to shift the direction of your destiny. But do not let your heart tremble. What is unfolding is not chaos, it is clarity gifted to you by the divine. This moment is designed to strengthen you, not to weaken you. To free you, not to frighten you. And as the truth expands around you, you begin to see with new eyes, eyes that no longer soften red flags, eyes that no longer translate silence as loyalty. Tonight is the night where your spirit steps out of illusion and into undeniable understanding. Child, you must hear this with your whole heart. The universe has been preparing you for this moment long before tonight. Every uneasy feeling, every subtle distance, every intuitive whisper was a gentle push, guiding you closer to the truth waiting behind the curtain. The person making this move is not acting from power, they are acting from fear. Fear of your growth, fear of your strength, fear of losing the version of you that once needed their validation. Their shift is not a threat to you, it is a reflection of the storm within them. And while they move in uncertainty, you are being lifted into a season where only genuine intentions can stand beside you. Feel how your spirit is expanding. Notice how the night feels different. A calm is rising within you, almost as if your soul already knew this chapter would come. You are not being left behind, you are being elevated above the level where hidden motives can reach you. Now, my beloved child, let this final truth settle into your heart like light breaking through a darkened sky. What happens tonight is the closing of an old cycle and the opening of a path that has been waiting for you with infinite patience. This dangerous move is not your downfall, it is your divine signal. A signal that your future has outgrown your past. That your next chapter requires stronger boundaries, deeper intuition, and a heart that no longer bends to fit places too small for your destiny. Something huge is waiting for you, something that aligns with your purpose, your worth, and the version of you that is rising right now, even as the night unfolds. Do not fear the shift. Do not fear the revelation. The universe is on your side, clearing space, removing shadows, and preparing your spirit for blessings that will feel like miracles when they finally arrive. My beloved child. The night has entered its deepest silence, the kind of stillness that only arrives when destiny is preparing to speak with unmistakable clarity. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is aligning every breath, every thought, every vibration around you to make sure you notice what you once overlooked. The person you trusted, whose presence felt predictable, whose words felt familiar, has crossed an inner line tonight. Not a line of danger to your safety, but a line of truth they can't hide anymore. Their heart is conflicted, their intentions are shaky, and their choices are revealing more than their silence ever could. But child, do not shrink. This is your awakening moment. The universe isn't taking anything from you, it's removing what can't carry you into the abundance waiting beyond this night. Feel the shift in the air, that subtle sense of change that stirs inside your chest, that is your spirit preparing for liberation. Child, let the truth unfold gently in you now. The move being made tonight is not meant to shake your spirit, it is meant to expose every place where your loyalty stayed longer than it was appreciated. This person has been carrying unspoken restlessness, quiet confusion, and emotions they never had the courage to express honestly. And yes, their actions may sting for a moment, but what follows will feel like freedom you didn't know you were craving. Tonight, the universe reveals who was aligned with your growth and who was aligned only with your presence. You are rising into a season where half-hearted energy cannot travel with you. Every hidden intention meets its light. Every concealed truth becomes impossible to disguise. And every soul connected to you is sorted by vibration, not by history. The one making this move isn't your enemy, they are a chapter being closed by divine timing. Now breathe, my beloved child, because the most powerful part of this night is arriving now. What seems like a dangerous shift is actually a divine shift. The kind that lifts you out of every stagnant connection, every silent doubt, every piece of your life that has been dimming your spirit. The universe is not warning you to fear, it's preparing you to rise. What unfolds after this night will remind you why certain people could not continue with you. Why certain connections felt heavier than they should. And why your destiny required a moment exactly like this, a moment where truth meets courage, and alignment replaces attachment. Something huge is waiting for you, bigger than loss, bigger than fear, bigger than the confusion swirling in the air tonight. Trust this shift. Trust the timing. Trust the revelation. The path ahead is brighter than anything you are leaving behind. My beloved child. The night is no longer silent, it is speaking. It is echoing with the quiet truth that has been circling your life for weeks, waiting for the courage within you to wake up. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is gently, but firmly, guiding you toward it. The person you trusted, the one you believed would stand beside you without question, has stepped into a choice that reveals the hidden cracks you sensed but never wanted to name. Their move tonight is not loud, not dramatic, not obvious to the eye, but your spirit feels it deeply. Like a sudden shift in the atmosphere, like a heaviness in the heart that arrives without explanation. But child, hear this clearly, the universe never allows a truth to surface unless you are finally strong enough to handle it. And you are strong enough now. Stronger than you realize. Tonight is not the breaking of your heart, it is the breaking of the illusion that was holding your heart hostage. Child, allow this moment to open your eyes. What they are doing tonight does not define your worth, it reveals theirs. Their hesitation, their unspoken conflict, their quiet shift to another path, it is not to harm you, it is to show you who can no longer walk with you in the direction your destiny demands. Every person in your life serves a purpose, but not every person is meant to stay for the entire journey. Some come to teach you strength, some come to teach you patience, and some come to teach you the difference between trusting someone and depending on them. The one making this move has reached the end of their chapter in your story, whether they know it or not. Their actions tonight are a mirror, reflecting everything your intuition already understood. They are showing you that your spirit has outgrown the comfort of staying attached to someone whose energy no longer matches your future. And once your spirit outgrows a connection, no amount of history can keep it alive. Tonight, the truth confirms what your soul has been whispering for far too long: it is time to rise beyond what no longer aligns. Now breathe, my beloved child, and feel the shift inside you. The revelation happening tonight is not a threat, it is a divine transition. What looks like a dangerous move against you is actually the universe rerouting you away from disappointment you would have faced later. This is protection disguised as exposure. Liberation disguised as discomfort. Transformation disguised as loss. But you are not losing anything meant for your next season. You are being lifted out of every connection that would have dimmed your light, drained your energy, or delayed your destiny. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment, right here, right now, is clearing the path for it. What rises after tonight will feel like clarity, peace, and strength flowing into your spirit like morning light after a long storm. Do not fear what is leaving. Do not fear who is shifting. The universe removes only what cannot follow you into the greatness that is approaching your life. My beloved child. The night has reached the point where truths no longer knock gently, they walk straight into your awareness. Something huge is waiting for you, and before it arrives, the universe needs you to see what has been happening in the silent corners of your life. The person you trusted, the one you believed would never shift, has crossed into a moment of choice that exposes the hidden layers you sensed but couldn't name. Their energy tonight is not the same. Their intentions tonight are not aligned with yours. Their heart is moving in a direction that your soul can't follow. But child, breathe. This is not betrayal, it is revelation. This is not danger, it is awakening. The universe is pulling back the curtain, not to frighten you, but to show you who walks with you out of habit and who walks with you out of truth. And tonight, the distinction becomes undeniable. Your spirit is stepping into a higher clarity where nothing hidden can survive. Child, let the unfolding continue. You've carried doubts deep inside your chest, doubts you never spoke, questions you never dared to ask, discomfort you kept pushing aside because you wanted to see the good. But tonight, the universe is honoring your heart by showing you the truth your intuition tried to whisper long ago. The move they are making is subtle, but its meaning is loud. It is revealing the distance between who you thought they were and who they have become. It is proving that someone can occupy space in your life while their loyalty drifts quietly away. But instead of breaking you, this is strengthening you. You are realizing that your spirit no longer bends to fit the shape of relationships that no longer carry honesty. You are realizing that emotional weight you felt recently wasn't fear, it was your future calling you forward. And tonight, everything hidden becomes clear. You can no longer shrink yourself to stay connected to someone who has already stepped away in their heart. This is your rising moment. Now, my beloved child, feel the transformation settling into you like dawn warming a cold horizon. What feels like a dangerous shift is actually the universe lifting you out of misalignment. This is divine timing clearing the path, removing emotional noise, and cutting away anything that might blur the vision of your next chapter. You are being guided, protected, and repositioned. The truth surfacing tonight will not hurt you. It will free you from every silent burden you were never meant to carry. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe refuses to let you walk toward it weighed down by uncertainty or surrounded by energy that does not honor your purpose. After tonight, clarity becomes your compass. Strength becomes your atmosphere. And the path ahead becomes brighter than anything that is shifting behind you. My beloved child. The night is no longer just a backdrop, it has become the stage where every hidden truth steps into the light. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe needs you fully awake, fully aware, fully aligned before that blessing arrives. The person you trusted, whose presence felt steady, whose voice once calmed storms inside you, has reached a moment where their inner conflict can no longer stay disguised. Their energy tonight carries a shift, quiet, but unmistakable. A choice is being made, a direction being taken, a truth being revealed not through words, but through the vibration of their spirit. But child, hear this with calm certainty, you are not in danger. Your heart is not under attack. Your destiny is not being threatened. What is happening is simply the truth stepping forward while illusion steps back. You are being shown who someone truly is when no one is watching, and that revelation is a divine gift, one that will shape the next chapter of your life with unmistakable precision. The universe is not punishing you. It is positioning you. Child, let this understanding settle into your soul. For too long, you sensed a quiet disconnect, moments where their heart didn't match their words, where their presence lacked the warmth it once held, where something in their silence felt heavier than usual. You tried to explain it away. You tried to soothe your own intuition. But intuition never lies. And tonight, every unanswered question is receiving its answer. The move they are making isn't meant to destroy you, it's meant to reveal the boundary between who you once were and who you're becoming. They are stepping into a choice that reflects their own uncertainty, their own restlessness, their own fear of your growth. Their shift is not about your failure, it's about their inability to rise to the level your spirit is reaching. You are elevating, vibrating higher, stepping into clarity, and not everyone can follow you there. Some connections break so your purpose can breathe again. Some truths surface so your heart can finally stop carrying what was never meant for it. Tonight, you are witnessing a divine separation that has been written far longer than you realized. Now listen, my beloved child, because the most powerful part of this night is arriving now. What looks like a dangerous move is actually a divine message. You are being prepared for something greater, something purer, something aligned on a soul level. This shift is removing energetic resistance from your path. It is clearing away every person whose intentions cannot match the brilliance of your future. The universe is ensuring that only truth stands beside you as the next chapter opens. Something huge is waiting for you, something that requires emotional clarity, inner strength, and a heart unburdened by hidden motives. Tonight marks the end of confusion and the beginning of a sharper intuition, stronger boundaries, and deeper self-respect. Do not mourn what is shifting. Do not fear what is revealing itself. You are not being abandoned, you are being guided. The next steps of your destiny require a lighter heart, and this moment, this exact moment, is the doorway to that freedom.